Good morning, guys. This is day 3 of my vegan challenge week, so let's get started. For breakfast this morning, I'm going to make a melon bowl and we're going to stuff it full of berries. So I'm going to take half of a honeydew and scoop out the seeds, and that's going to make a bowl for us that we're going to fill up with berries, and it's going to be delicious. So I just cut the tops off of these strawberries and then cut them in half. I'm also going to add some other berries like raspberries, blueberries, kind of just whatever I already have in the house. And eating a melon bowl for breakfast is one of my favorite ways to start the day because it fills you up, it's full of water-rich fruits, and it's delicious, it's bursting with color, it just makes you feel good just looking at it. And it's also packed full of vitamin C and antioxidants. And then for a beverage, I'm just going to have a plain glass of water. I usually have one when I first wake up in the morning and then a little bit later. So this is my second glass for this morning. I'm also being mindful of the accessories I've been using this week. So I'm using my Carlos Santana vegan leather fringe clutch and then my Pacifica Color Quench coconut nectar lip tint, which is also vegan. And we have the day off today, so we're going to go to the beach. I'm going to take my hydro flask with me because this is an awesome thermos. I can't believe how cold it keeps the water, even in a hot car or sitting on the beach in the sun in my beach bag. It really keeps it chilled nicely. So I think I want to get another one actually, maybe in another size. I'm also wearing my vegan leather Clarks, which these are really comfortable. They're soft, cushy. They have that leathery look, which I really like, but they're totally vegan, which is awesome. Alright, now it's just time to lay back, enjoy the beach, get some sun, play in the water, and I'll check in with you guys in just a little bit. And then for lunch today, we're making these Southwestern vegan breakfast tacos, which we love these any time of day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, doesn't matter. So we start out with a tiny bit of avocado oil in the pan just to cook up the tofu. And we use the firm tofu, it's non-GMO, we get this at Costco. And then for spice, we add turmeric for spice and color, and then also this Mexican fiesta spice. So I just add a few dashes of both of those. You can add a pinch of sea salt if you really want to. I like to use pepper, so we grind up a little bit of pepper for it, and then basically just saute. You know, the tofu starts out a little more damp, and so the goal is to kind of just dry up some of that moisture, and once it's firmed up a little, it has more like a sort of scrambled egg kind of texture. And so then we make the shells, so we're just using corn tortilla shells. I just brown those up really lightly, and then all of our fixings are ready. We have the soy, the tofu, fresh pico de gallo, black beans. The pico de gallo we use just tomato, jalapenos, red onion, cilantro, and a little bit of cumin for flavor in there also. And then guacamole, avocado, and you can use a little vegan sour cream too, is a nice little treat. So alright, let's build our tacos. So I start out with the soy, the tofu, a little bit of black beans, and then I pile on the pico de gallo and the guacamole, avocado, and then a little dash of sour cream. And then that's pretty much it. Then just grab your beverage and you're good to go. Look at that. It is so tasty. And I love cilantro. Oh my goodness. And the black beans. I love the black beans on here too. This afternoon, I'm going to make an iced blended chai latte. This is one of my favorite beverages. So I start with almond milk, and I'll add about a cup or so, depending on how much you want to make, but usually that's about right. And then some of this organic chai latte. This is kind of like a concentrate. So I just add a little of that to it, and then 1 frozen banana. And we're also going to add some spices and some dates and some other things too. So we'll add some pitted dates. We get a big tub of these at Costco. They're really delicious. I use these all the time. I eat them like almost every single day. So just a few, like 3 or 4 should do fine. And then some vanilla. So whether you want to use vanilla powder or vanilla extract, doesn't matter. Either one will work beautifully for this. So I'll just use a little bit of the vanilla extract. And then some cloves. So it depends on how spicy you want this. The cloves are really powerful, so usually I'll use just 1 or 2. I'll go ahead and do 2 this time. And then some cardamom. And so with the spices, I pretty much just add a dash, and also some cinnamon and ginger. And then some nutmeg also. And then just press the top on, make sure all the settings are on low or off, and then I switch it on. And then slowly turn that power knob, the middle knob, up from 1 all the way to 10. So I want it on high power, but I want it to go at a nice slow kind of steady pace so it can kind of build. and it's gonna get really creamy and kind of frothy, so it's gonna add to that sort of latte look of it and taste. It's gonna be really, really good, guys. And then I switch it on high and just let it blend like that for just, several seconds or so, and then flip that off, turn the blender off, and then we're ready to pour it into our glass and enjoy. So see, it's really creamy, it's very smooth, and it'll have, like, once it starts to settle, it has that little bit of froth on top. It's so tasty. Okay, this is definitely one that you've got to try if you like chais, if you like lattes and anything like that. And then later on in the afternoon, I wanted to have just another snack, so I had some cherries. Cherries have always been one of my favorite fruits, so whenever Costco gets these in, they can be a little bit expensive, but I'm definitely willing to splurge on them. Anytime I see them, I'll just buy a big container of them, and I eat them all within a few days usually. They're so good. Both Michael and I love them. For dinner, I'm going to make a chunky salad with baby kale, so I'm just going to lay down a bed of baby kale leaves and then also some big chunks of cucumber, tomato. I'm going to use half of an avocado, and I like the avocado and also olives, black olives in salads, because they make the salad really hearty and filling, and sometimes I just want my salad a little more chunky and filling rather than leafy, I'm also going to use some of the 4-bean salad here, and am I the only one who fishes out just the item you want, when you have a jar like this of different ingredients? I'm always trying to fish out those red kidney beans. I freaking love those things for some reason. I don't know. Alright, so there's my salad for dinner tonight. Just a light, kind of filling, hearty, chunky salad. And then later on, I made some tea, so I'm using this Numi Rooibos chai. It's spicy with the vanilla. It's really good. And so I'll just take my tea bag out. My water is heating in my kettle behind me there, and then pour in my hot water. I just bring it to a simmer, and then all the teas have different steeping times. I can't remember which one this was, but let it steep for about 4 or 5 minutes, I think, on this one. And then these sweet drops from Sweet Leaf. These are vanilla cream drops. They're really good. It just adds a little bit of sweetness to your tea. Well, if you only use a little bit, you can kind of, it's easy to control how sweet it is. But I like that extra little bit of vanilla in the tea. And so then I just kind of stir that around with my tea bag. Alright, you guys, that's everything that I ate today. I'm gonna let you go. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Have a good night, you guys. Bye.